Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dowdy here, back with another video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how much it costs to own a C5 Z06 in the year 2024. Now, although this might not be my most exciting and entertaining video I've ever made, this video is going to be extremely informative, and for any future buyers, or maybe people are even thinking about upgrading from a C5 to a C5 Z06, this is going to tell you everything you need to know, and it's going to be as informative as I can possibly make it. So with that being said, and without waiting any longer, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so this is my 2003 Lingenfelter Z06. For those of you who don't know, this may be your first video watching, but I bought this car May 31st of 2023 with about 17,700 miles on it. I've put just over 2,000 miles and it's got about 19,800 on it now. And the car I bought for $30,000 in cold hard cash. I owe nothing on this car, so I couldn't really tell you the payments, but other than that, I have a whole parts list here of everything, and just insurance, registration, storage, everything. Now, for those of you who also don't know, this car, the cam bolts were working their way out, so this is not going to be, this is going to be kind of a worst case scenario thing where if you have a major thing that you got to do, this is going to be a list of worst case scenario. So with that being said, let's get into it here. So I bought an ATI super damper. That was kind of a preventative maintenance thing. And then those were obviously oil changes, which 10W30 is what Lingenfelter calls for. So it's a little bit more expensive. And then I had to buy a battery. The thing was sitting for quite a while. And then coolant, the coolant and power steering were also because, we had to drain everything when we took the car apart. Street comp tires are another thing that you probably won't have to buy, but these are among the cheapest tires I could buy, and they're also pretty high quality. Now, the drill kit also comes with the super damper. Well, it doesn't come, but you got to buy it with that. And then this is just, seals and gaskets, sensors, camshaft position sensor I had to buy while I was in there, and the oil pressure sensor and the knock sensor. My serpentine belt was breaking apart, so I had to buy a new one. Harmonic balancer bolt is a one-time use, so you got to buy a new one anytime you replace or you remove it. The dowel pin, I lost it somewhere, never did find that, but I think it's in my oil pan. So I had to buy a magnetic oil drain plug. And then the jack point pads are extremely nice. They're like little hockey pucks, and if you're gonna jack your car up, place it underneath your car and jack at that point. My dad's got a hoist, so it's really good for hoist use. You can just lift it up there. And the harmonic balancer puller, I'll never have to buy again, but I had to buy that to get the harmonic balancer off. So that amounts to a price of $2,437.18. Now again, you're not gonna have to buy a battery probably, or tires or a damper. So I would say probably like a quarter of that price, maybe $600 you'll have to spend a year, but even probably less than that. But that's just, like I said, this is worst case scenario, and this would probably be like, I don't know, like a heads cam package. And also, this does not include labor. I have no labor in this car other than the dinner that I'm gonna have to pay my dad for helping me out there. But we're gonna move down here to the miscellaneous section, and this is just like insurance and registration. Obviously, it is insured through Haggerty, and they charge about $800 roughly. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, but that's for classic car insurance. If you put less than 2,500 miles on your, sentimental car, you can get insured for pretty cheap. And then registration, I live in Michigan. It was anywhere between $150 and $170. I could not remember the exact number, so I kind of threw a dart in the middle there. And then storage, my uncle stored my car for me, and I paid him $200 for like 5 months of storage. And then gas, this is just a rough estimate. Obviously, it fluctuates greatly, but this is per fill-up, again in Michigan, is roughly about $4 a gallon for premium, maybe a little bit more. But if you're filling up at a quarter of a tank and you got 13 1/3 gallons to fill up, it's about $53.50, and that miscellaneous section equates to $1,263.50, excuse me. And the overall price is $3,768, and that does not tack on top of my car that I paid $30,000 again. So That's about $3,400, just shy of $3,400, which again, for a very low mileage garage kept car, I am very, very happy. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video, guys. I think I'm gonna be done driving this car for the winter, or at least done making videos on it. The weather's getting pretty bad here in Michigan, so I have a lot of good videos planned. Drag strip videos, 60 to 130 videos, C5 versus C5 Z06 full in-depth comparison, and C5 reviews, different cars. I am so excited for next year, guys. I'm gonna be making videos throughout the winter too, and it's gonna be more of a surprise, so just hold on and wait. I think it'll be worth it. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for the support. I love each and every one of you that watch this, and I am just so happy with where the channel's going. With that being said, guys, I hope you have a very great day.